Good morning, students. Myself Renu Yadav, and today we will do the revision of Chapter 8 Science, Sound and Noise. Children, just now you heard a sound. What sound is it? Yes, it's the sound of a flute. Sound is something that produces the sensation of hearing in our ears. We hear different sounds produced by living beings and non-living things. We can recognize some sounds even without seeing the things, like we did just now. Children, I hope you enjoyed the sound. The sound was of a chirping bird. Children, the sound which we enjoy or which make us feel happy and are pleasing to our ears are called pleasant sound. Like the sound of a flute or any other musical instrument. These sounds make us feel relaxed. Was this sound pleasant to you? No. Some sounds are not very pleasant to our ears, like the sound of running machines, aeroplanes taking off from the airport, honking vehicles on the road, etc. These sounds are unpleasant to our ears and therefore categorized as unpleasant sounds. By the sound itself, we can recognize that it's the sound of an ambulance. Children, some vehicles produce typical sounds that warn us to give way to them. Vehicles like the ambulance, fire engine give typical warning sound as they need to reach a particular place like the hospital or a place on fire at the earliest. We must make way for them if we are on the road. These sounds were warning sounds. It was very unpleasant, isn't it? Noise is a sound which is not pleasing to the ears. It is an unwanted sound that can cause pain. Okay, children, Let us study the exercise of the chapter. First is tick the correct answer. Children, here few questions are given with different options. What you need to do is you need to tick the correct option as the answer. First question is, an example of a pleasant sound is honking vehicles, chirping birds, or barking dogs. Children, what are pleasant sounds? Pleasant sound is something which makes us happy and makes us feel relaxed. So let us see. Do honking vehicles makes us happy, or do we enjoy them? No. Barking dogs? No. Chirping birds? Yes. The chirping bird is the answer because the sound of a chirping bird is very pleasing to our ears. B. We can recognize the sound of. Children, in the starting of the chapter, we discussed that we can even recognize the sound of few objects without seeing them. So, if I play a piano, can you recognize the sound? Yes. And of a flute? Yes, we did it. Therefore, the answer is both. C. A vehicle that gives warning sound is ambulance, train, or car. Children, what is warning sound? A warning sound is something which is used to warn us so that we can give way to the vehicles. Therefore, ambulance produces a typical sound so that we can give way to the ambulance. And the answer is ambulance. For the question, a vehicle that gives warning sound is ambulance. Second, give two examples of each. Children, here few terms are given and you need to give examples of each term. First is pleasant sound. Children, pleasant sound is the sound which makes us feel relaxed. We enjoy those sounds. They are pleasing to our ears. And let us give two examples. The examples are chirping birds and flute. The sound of chirping birds and flute are the examples of pleasant sound. B. Unpleasant sounds. Children, unpleasant sounds are just the opposite of pleasant sounds. They are not pleasing to our ears. We don't enjoy them. We don't feel relaxed. And they even cause pain to our ears. So, the examples of unpleasant sounds are the sound of a machine or the sound of vehicles. Third, write true or false. Children, here few statements are given and you need to state whether the sentence is true or false. The first sentence is, sound is produced only by living things. Children, this sentence is false because sound is not only produced by living things but also by non-living things like a clock or a cooker, piano, flute, call bell. Everything produces sounds. Therefore, the statement sound is produced only by living things is false. second is fire engine produces warning sound. Children, this statement is true. Warning sound gives warning to us. They create a typical sound which warn us to give way to them. And fire engine is a vehicle that produces a typical warning sound so that we can make way for it. Next is answer the following questions. Children, here few questions are given and you need to answer them. The first question is, list the effects of noise pollution. Children, noise pollution is the disturbance produced in the environment by loud and harsh sounds from various sources. Children, there are different harmful effects of noise pollution, and few are blood pressure, fatigue, temporary or permanent deafness, and reduced concentration. Children, noise pollution adds to existing tensions in life which cause short-temperedness and blood pressure. It distracts people and reduces concentration. This leads to tiredness or fatigue. It can also cause temporary or permanent deafness in people who work for long times in noisy place. Second, how can noise pollution be reduced? Children, noise pollution is very harmful in several ways. Hence, we must reduce it in the following ways. We can reduce noise pollution by planting more and more trees, by minimizing the use of horns in the vehicles, and by using silencing devices in vehicles, industrial machines, etc. Children, silencing devices must be installed in aircraft engines, industrial machines, home appliances, etc. so that noise pollution can be reduced. Loudspeaker must be used far from residential areas and hospitals, and the use of horns in vehicles must be minimized. TV, radio and music system should be played at a low volume. People working in noisy factories should wear earplugs, and we should plant more trees as trees absorb sound. Write some causes of noise pollution. Children, in this question we need to write few causes by which noise pollution is created. First of all, what noise pollution is? Noise pollution is the disturbance produced in the environment by loud and harsh sounds from various sources. And noise pollution is caused by industries, vehicular traffic, firecrackers and household equipments. Children, the machines used in industries and the honking of cars, and when the aeroplane is landing, and when we use firecrackers, okay, they also create very unwanted sound. Okay, and the household equipments like vacuum cleaner, mixie, they all produced very unwanted sound, and those sounds are not pleasant to us. Okay, so the noise pollution is caused by industries, vehicular traffic, firecrackers and household equipments. Revision worksheet. Children, here a worksheet is given to you and you need to answer it. First is tick the correct answer. Children, here few questions are given with different options and you need to tick the correct option as the answer. A. Home appliance that cause noise pollution are, and the options are mixie, vacuum cleaner or both. B. Noise pollution causes blood pressure, relaxation or peaceful sleep. Second, give 2 examples of each. Children, here few terms are given and you need to give examples of each term. First is vehicles that give warning sounds. And second, musical instrument. Third, write true or false. Children, here 2 statements are given and you need to state that whether the sentence is true or false. First, music produces pleasant sound. And second, noise pollution has no effect on our health. Next is define. Children, here you need to give the definition of first, noise and second, music. With this, I end up with the chapter. Thank you.